All right, this is your brother Shabar from Phoenix. And the first thing I want to do is give all honor, glory, and praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to you brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity, man. And the lesson I want to get in today is, man, real quick lesson is about forfeiting this world, man, turning your back on this world, rejecting this world. Because when you come into this truth, man, you're basically turning your back to this world. You're following a different path, a straight gate, and which that requires that you give up or lose a lot of things. Brothers making sacrifices, man. When you come into this truth, the Most High takes things away from you and causes you to lose things, whether they be houses, cars, women, children. You know, He take things away from you, man, and brothers can testify to that. So going back to the lesson of forfeiting this world, you know what I'm saying? And the reason you do that because you're not supposed to do what this world does, man. And with that, I want to get 1 Samuel 8 and starting at verse 19. It says, nevertheless, the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel. This people's talking about the Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And they said, nay, but we will have a king over us because they want to be like the other nations. Verse 20 says that we may also be like all the nations. That's the spirit of you 2/3, man. You want to be like Esau, man, like all the other nations. You want to be like these heathens. You want to partake in his customs and his traditions and his folly and his bullshit and his entertainment. You want to partake in all that. But what happened to the Israelites for disobeying the word of the Lord, man, and not following the law, statutes, commands that were given to them? What did they do instead? They went to worship idols. They followed the ways of the heathens, the customs, traditions, the dress, and all that. What did the Lord do to them? He put heavy curses on them that they still went to this day. So that's an example that was given in the scriptures to let you know what happens when you follow this world, man. With that, I want to get 1 Corinthians 10 and 6. And it says, now these things were our example, to the intent we should not lust after evil things, as they also lusted. So that's why that was written down there, man. To let you know the consequence of trying to follow this fucking bullshit world and why, hey, well, you 2/3, you love this fucking place. But hey, brothers in the truth, we hate this place, man. It's a common saying among brothers, man. I hate this fucking place. It's a common saying among brothers, man. We gotta get the fuck out of here. It's a common saying among brothers, man. Esau got to go. Because he's a perverse and he's fucking wicked. And if you can't, and the majority of people you can't see how perverse and wicked he is, man, because the Lord has opened your eyes to see that. But he's a dirty, down, low, fucking piece of shit motherfucker, man. He's viler than viler, man. But you 2/3, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you love all that shit. Because you follow after his spirit. You follow after his vanity, man. You're looking for a pat on the back, man. You like looking in the goddamn mirror. You like fucking boasting of yourself. Hey, but the Most High ain't with your fucking bullshit, man. With that, I want to get Job 35 and 13. This is Job 35 and 13, and it says, surely Yahweh will not hear vanity, neither will the Almighty regard it. Hey, he ain't with it, man. He ain't with your bullshit. He ain't with your fucking you're puffing up of yourself. That's what you two like to do. You like to put yourself on display, man. On the social media, on Facebook and Instagram, wherever the fuck you like to put yourself up there, and you want people to like your fucking pictures and like your goddamn comments. You're looking for a pat on the back from people out there, man. Putting pictures of your goddamn self up. So other people can comment or putting pictures of shit you fucking ate. Whatever stupid shit that you fucking do on social media, man. Look where I'm at now. Where the fuck? Yeah, it's all bullshit. It's all vanity, man. You know, what does it mean at the end of the fucking day, man? What does it got to do with doing this work, man? You know, hey, we're supposed to do this work in humility and humbleness, man. You know, we ain't out there trying to get no fucking shine. And brothers out there ain't trying to get no celebrity status out this shit. You know, celebrity status bullshit, man. That's bullshit. Hey, we just out there. We're fools, man. The scriptures say that we're fools through the foolishness of preaching. Hey, so to the Most High, we're fools, man. But that's what He shows to break up the elect. You know, we're to the world. We stand there. We're out there standing looking like fools, man. You know, we got funny clothes. You know what I'm saying? Look at them, man, wasting their time. Saturday night. Look at them, man. Hey, but that's what. But you know what? Cause we're not. But it ain't about that. It ain't about you, man. It ain't about us. It's about pushing this word, man. Pushing this word in Esau's face, giving these 2/3 of judgment. You know, prophesying the destruction of America. Sighing and crying, man. That's why we go out there more for to sigh and cry. To complain about the wickedness of this fucking Esau's fucking bullshit kingdom. You know, and all and everything else is just fucking vanity, man. It's just waste of time. Yeah, you know. Hey, you do what you do in your downtime, man, when you get it. You know, but your focus should be on this word, man. You know, brothers got to work. You know, some brothers got families to take care of. You know, but the scripture says that, seek ye first the Lord, man. You know. Hey, when I do these lessons, and then we're not pushing this word, when brothers do these lessons, man, we speaking to ourselves first and foremost, as much as we're trying to admonish and exhort other brothers. You know. With that, I'm gonna get Proverbs 14 and 12. This is Proverbs 14 and 12, and it says, there is a way which seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Hey, so there's a way. You think you're making a way for yourself in this life, man, but you really ain't. You think you got it all figured out. Like, oh, I'm gonna, you got 5 year. I'm gonna build a house. I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna send my kids to college. You thinking like this shit gonna last forever, man. You motherfuckers out there, they got like 5 year plans and 10 year plans. How they think their future's gonna go. Yeah, the scriptures say, think not of tomorrow, man. Hey, brothers in this truth, we're not thinking about where we're gonna be at next year. We hope we get the fuck out of here. But in the worldly sense, we're not thinking about, I'm gonna save some money in 10 years, or 5 years, I'm gonna save enough money and buy a house or some bullshit like that. We live day by day, man. We live from Saturday to Saturday, hoping to make it to the next camp. And then when we do, we happy, man. Cause we get to be out there pushing the word and being among brothers, man, like-minded brothers. So I'm gonna read that back. There's a way which seems right unto man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. And that's what all leads to. That's what all your bullshit and your folly is gonna lead to, man. Death. Whatever you can accumulate, whatever possession you can accumulate, whatever power you can accumulate, it all just gonna lead to your death, man. And with that, I want to get Micah 2 and 10. That's a milk scripture, but it's the truth, man. Micah 2 and 10. Brothers know what it is. And for those that don't, this is what it is. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Hey, man, we get no rest in this place. If you rest in here, something wrong, man. Hey, no matter what, even if you think you're resting here, you're never at rest. There's always a bill you're gonna have to pay. There's always a problem that you're gonna have. There's always a shortcoming that you're gonna be about. You know, you ain't gonna get no rest in this fucking place because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. And like the scripture said before, man, it leads unto death. The way we seems right to man, but the end thereof is death, man. You know, and this Micah 2:10 again, arise ye in the path, this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you. So the ways of the world are polluted, man. And that's true, man. From the clothes on your back, to the food you eat, to the air you breathe, to the water you drink, to the dwelling place you live in, it's all polluted. Esau got everything all fucked up. You know. And before you got in this truth, he had your mind all fucked up. He had you broken down, man, to nothing. Because he made you think you were a so-called Mexican. He made you think you were a so-called Negro. He made you think you were a West Sider, a South Sider, a Blood, a Crip, or whatever the fuck, man. That's wickedness. Esau did that to you, man. He polluted your mind. He polluted your clothes. He polluted your food. And you keep on continuing that. That's just going to lead to your destruction, to your death, man. Then I'm going to get Haggai 1 and 6. It's Haggai 1 and 6. And it says, ye have so much and bring a little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And even earn his wages be put into a bag with holes. Hey, so no matter how hard you work for this goddamn devil, you ain't never gonna make it to that level, man. You know, but you got these fucking two-thirds out there trying to work all this goddamn overtime, goddamn killing themselves for this white man, thinking that, you know, they're gonna get a few extra pennies that's gonna help them out, man. Hey, the more fucking you make, the more you spend on bullshit. You're never gonna fucking be on top of this motherfucking place, man. And whatever you accumulate, it's gonna be to your destruction. And with that, we get in Matthew 6:19. In Matthew 6:19, it says, lay not up for yourselves treasure upon earth, where moth and rust does corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Okay, so that's talking about your worldly goals that these two-thirds have. It ain't gonna amount to shit. But lay for yourselves treasures in heaven. Hey, that's doing this work, man. Spiritual bank account, like apostles, the elders always say. Where neither moth nor rust does corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. You know, so what you treasuring, what you value most, that's what your mind's gonna be thinking upon. So you're always thinking about, you know, coming up in this world. Hey, that's your treasure. And if you got a worldly treasure, you know, the scriptures warn you that it ain't gonna amount to shit. But if you do your best ability, try to, do this work, you're building up your spiritual bank account. You know, and that requires you to forfeit those other goals and interests that you had for this truth, to be a prisoner of hope, to be a servant of the Most High. With that, I want to get Matthew 10 and 39. This is Matthew 10 and 39. And it says, he that findeth the life shall lose it. And so you're trying to make your own way, trying to make a life in this, in this world. It's going to lead to your death, man. And he that loses life for my sake shall find it. So, losing your life means that, you ain't looking to make a life from here in this world. You're looking to push the word and do this work. You're forfeiting your life for this truth. You're forfeiting whatever you were or whatever you had or whatever you used to be about for this truth. You're losing your life. You're not putting your own self no more. It ain't about you. It's about pushing His word, because you're doing all this for the sake of the glorification, of our Heavenly Father, man, and His Son, Mashiach YAHAWAHSHI. He that receiveth you receiveth me. He receives me receiveth him that sent me. He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. So that's what brothers are looking for, man. We're looking for that reward for doing this work, man. He that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man reward. So we're looking for reward, man. So doing this work, the Most High is a just and fair power. He's all about balance. So when He sees you doing this work and testifying the name of YAHAWAHSHI before men, you're, like you said, you're building up your spiritual bank account. The Most High is a just and balanced power, man. He's just. He's fair. So He's going to give reward for those His servants, man. And that reward is something beautiful, man. That's just being in righteousness and knowing the secrets and knowing the mysteries of His word, man. The understanding of His word, of the precious ruby that the Lord has given us, His wisdom, His knowledge, His understanding, and being able to be with brothers of like-minded brothers, man. Fellowship, man, that's a beautiful thing, man. That's worth more than anything in this world. And that I'm gonna go to Romans 12:2. Let's see. Romans 12:2. This is Romans 12:2, and it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed. How do you be transformed? By the renewing of your mind. How do you transform yourself, man? By cleansing yourself with the word. Where shall a young man cleanse away? By cleansing himself with His word. What you paraphrase in the book of Psalms. By taking heed into this word, man. So this word transforms you. This word cleanses you. So if you're going through some plagues and doubts and you just, we're the shades of darkness, so we're gonna be, we're still in the flesh, so we're gonna be, not 100% all the time. But that's why we got this word, man, to cleanse us, to inspire us, to motivate us, to exhort us. That's why we got brothers, man, to keep us on track, man. Iron sharpens iron, man. So does a man the countenance of his friend. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So as you transform yourself by staying in the Spirit as much as you can, by staying in His word as much as you can, you cleanse yourself from this worldliness. You're going to have your weak times. YAHAWAHSHI had his moments of weakness. He asked the Most High to take away the cup from him, the cup of being on the cross. If there's any other way, you just take it away. But if your will be done, so he had a moment of weakness, man. And so brothers in the truth going to have a moment, but at the same time, you ask for the Lord's will to be done. So the same thing with brothers in the truth, man. You're going to have your moments of weakness, man, of being in this flesh, being in these chains of darkness, man. We're going to have our moments of weakness. That's why we always got to go back to this word, man. So I'm going to read that scripture again. It says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. And what is His perfect will? To do this work, man. Like the scripture said right there, a living sacrifice. Romans 12:1. So you therefore, brethren, by the mercy of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice. And that's the one that brothers always bring up too, which is your reasonable service, your acceptable and perfect will. So what's a reasonable service? Doing this work. What's acceptable and perfect will? Doing this work, man. You know, go down to verse 3. It says, "For I say through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according to Yahweh has dealt to every man the measure of faith." You know, so like I said, man, you know, this ain't about getting shine on yourself, or trying to get a little shine on yourself, or this and that. It's all about being humble and pushing this word, man, and being the best you can be with the faith that the Most High is giving you. It says here, according as Yahweh has dealt to every man the measure of his faith, man. You know, and if you want to increase your faith, brothers, you just gotta pray. Scripture say faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of Yahweh. So it's all about staying in His word too, man. Stay in His word and forget this world, man. And with that, want to make it short and sweet. And with that, I want to say Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI. Shalom, brothers. Death to America.